you're watching this video right now, chances are you're thinking about making a move. Maybe you're a family with kids, wondering if now is the right time to find more space. Maybe you're a couple thinking about downsizing. Maybe you're relocating to Windsor-Essex County for work and trying to figure out where to live. Or maybe you're a first-time home buyer, finally ready to stop renting and plant roots. Whoever you are, this video is for you. My name is Kris Ramotar. I'm a local realtor here in Windsor-Essex County and have helped families just like you buy and sell a home or condo throughout Windsor-Essex County, from Windsor and LaSalle to Tecumseh, Amherstburg, Lakeshore, and beyond. I know this isn't just about numbers for you. This is about your future, your lifestyle, and making a decision you can feel confident about. In this January 2026 Windsor-Essex County real estate market recap, I'm going to break down what's really happening with home prices, what it means if you're buying or selling, and whether it actually makes sense for you to move right now or to wait. Stay with me until the end because I'll share exactly what I would tell a friend who's trying to figure out the next move in Windsor-Essex County this year. Let's start with a question everyone is asking. What is happening in the Windsor-Essex County real estate market in January 2026? In the latest data from WeCar, which is the Windsor-Essex County Association of Realtor, the average home price in January was $528,000. Last January, it was $571,000. That's a 7.63 decrease, or about $43,000 in value, less than a year ago. The median home price is now $500,000, down $30,000 from last year. Now when you hear that, it's natural to feel a little bit uncertain, but let's look deeper. This isn't a crash, it's a reset. It's the market taking a breath after a few years of chaos and finding a healthier, more balanced place to be. Here's what this means for you. Homes that are priced correctly and shows well are still getting strong interest. In fact, we had 267 families successfully bought a home in Windsor-Essex County last month. But homes that are overpriced or not prepared properly are sitting longer and getting passed over. This means the market is no longer about fear and FOMO. It's about strategy, timing, making a smart choice that fits your life and your family goals. And with interest rates stabilizing, you can finally plan your monthly payments without constantly worrying about the next rate hike. It will blow up your budget. Imagine that instead of lying awake stressing over, what if the rates jump again? You have a clear, realistic payment that fits your lifestyle, and that's what a more stable Windsor-Essex County market gives you. If you're thinking, is it a good time to buy a home in Windsor-Essex County? This is for you. Maybe you're tired of renting and ready to own. Maybe you're relocating to Windsor-Essex County for a new job and need to find the right neighborhood for your family. Maybe you're growing a family that needs space, or a couple looking to buy your first home together. Here's what the market means for you. First, you have more choices and less crazy competition. This isn't 2021 anymore. You're not fighting 15 other offers on every decent property. In January, we had 788 homes came on the market for sale in Windsor-Essex County. That means you actually could take some time to breathe, view multiple homes, and make a thoughtful decision instead of a desperate one. Second, prices are more stable than last year. That $43,000 drop in the average price means you may be able to get into a better home or a better neighborhood in Windsor-Essex County than you could buy a year ago. The home that felt just out of reach might not be a real possibility. But here's the key. The best homes still move fast. Move-in ready properties in desirable areas of Windsor-Essex County, whether that's South Windsor, Tecumseh, LaSalle, or Lakeshore, can still attract multiple buyers, offers when they're priced right. The difference is now you have a fair shot if you're prepared, and these homes often will sell above the list price that you see on MLS. If we were sitting down with you right now, I'd ask, what matters most to you? Is the proximity to school? Is it work? A quiet neighborhood? A vibrant downtown, which personally I wouldn't recommend a family to go live downtown. From there, we'll build a realistic plan based on your budget and your lifestyle. In this 2026 Windsor-Essex County market, patient, prepared buyers have the advantage. You know what I'm going to say to you? You're probably going to hear me say this over and over. As a buyer, right now, there are definitely opportunities for the right family that's looking to buy, depending on your personal situation. And hear me out. So we have homes that are listed at the price that the homeowner wants to sell it at, with a room to negotiate, and most of the time they will accept an offer with condition, such as a home inspection and mortgage financing condition. There may be in between a house to sell condition as well, depending on the buyers or the family home that they have to sell. A good agent in this situation, who is the selling agent, gonna do their homework and see, is the home listed on the market? What is the price at? And what is the possibility of this home selling? So they're gonna make sure that the family they're representing have a good chance of closing the deal with the current buyer who have a house to sell with their offer. Financing and home inspection, I mean, those are pretty much 5 to 7 days conditions. Most of the time they're fulfilled unless there's something really bad with the home where we can't come to an agreement to negotiate the price or the terms of the issues with the inspection. If it's bad, most of the time I tell my clients, you know what, let's move on, there'll be another house. Financing condition is there to protect them just in case, you know, the financing doesn't check out, because the last thing you want to do is go with a clean offer, no financing condition, and then you have to negotiate in bad faith saying the inspection is not well or it didn't go well, but in your heart as an agent, that's not something you want to do. That's very bad for negotiating, very bad for your name, and you don't want to have that kind of reputation. But the homes that are listed at price to sell, there are opportunities. And case in point, last week my family was helping, we're still in the market looking to buy a home around the 450-ish price point. There were a couple of homes on the East Riverside that we saw and was listed to sell, and one of them accepted an offer at 462, which is very encouraging for my clients because it was a nice home in a good location. It really didn't have to do anything. It was 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom with a detached garage, and that was very surprising at that price point for me. I felt it would have gone a little bit higher, but it's nice to know that you have the opportunity in a turnkey move-in ready home in a good location with all amenities close by, and it's priced around $450. That was a good buy for that family who bought that home, because homes in the area previously when the market was in a peak was going for $600. So they got a good home based on today's market. And right now I just renewed our mortgage. We got a 3.83 5-year fix on a 25-year amortization period with CIBC. You probably could get a better rate out there if you shop around. I didn't want to take the chance. They give me 3.94. I negotiated my rate downwards. I got 3.83. I was very happy. We sealed the deal, we signed it off, and now we're going to breathe easily for the next 5 years. So there are opportunities out there for a situation like that. And then once again, you have some homes that are listed aggressively low, turnkey move-in ready in a good location, everything's done, just move in and live. Those are the homes that are very desirable for a lot of buyers. You're going to have competition on those homes because they're very desirable. You're going to have a lot of families who want to buy that home, hence it's going to sell above the list price. 2 case in point this year so far, I've seen it sell over 100,000 over the list price, but I felt that was priced really aggressively low, and hence they had a lot of offers. And then you market it well, make sure it looks good, it shows well, you know, turnkey move-in ready, and those are the homes that are going to attract a lot of action and buyers. Now here's some tips for you as a family looking to buy a home. Make sure you get a pre-approval. If possible, get a letter of commitment from your lender, and make sure you know the terms of your mortgage. What are the rates you're going to get? Is it a fixed rate? Is it a variable rate? Is it a 5-year term? Is it a 3-year term? Is it a 25 or 30-year amortization? Make sure you get it in writing. Recently, 2 of the families I was helping, they went to a mortgage broker. There were no concrete evidence, anything in writing. It was all like vague answer. Oh yeah, we're gonna get you a mortgage, don't worry, if anything we're gonna go to a B lender. No, that doesn't work that way. If you're a family, make sure you get it in writing, and if the mortgage broker is giving you the runaround, try to talk to your agent, and he will find you somebody he trusts that will work in your best interest. Get your approval done, know what you could afford. They will tell you basically the type of home that you could buy, and know your monthly mortgage payment, as well your property taxes and every bills that's affiliated with buying a home. Buying a home is not just about mortgage payment, it's about property tax, about gas, electricity, your heating bills, and all the maintenance that come with a home. So be very cognizant and aware of that. But once again, be prepared, do your numbers, do your homework, get your mortgage pre-approval or a letter of commitment, and this will save you a lot of time and headache and disappointment in advance. And if you're thinking, should I sell my home in Windsor-Essex County in 2026? This is for you. Maybe you're downsizing because the kids have moved out, You don't need all that space anymore. Maybe you're relocating out of the area for work or family. Maybe you're moving up to a bigger home. Whatever your reason, here's what this market means if you're selling. First, you must price with today's Windsor-Essex County market, not yesterday headlines, not last year prices. Yes, prices are lower than the absolute peak, but if you've owned your home before the peak and for several years, you'll likely have a lot of equity. The key is pricing your home strategically based on the real data currently in our market for Windsor-Essex County, not what you hope to get or what your neighbors think their house is worth. Second, presentation is everything. Buyers are very emotional. They're not just buying a house, they're buying a feeling, a lifestyle, a future. When you declutter, touch up paints, fix the little things, you make it easier for the next person to fall in love with your home in Windsor-Essex County. And remember, while you may sell for less than the peak, you're also buying your next home at today's adjusted prices. If you're downsizing, you get to cash out your equity and simplify your life. If you're moving up, the gap between your current home and your dream home is often smaller in a balanced market. Now, if you're finally looking to sell your home, this may resonate with you, and this will help you in my personal thoughts, opinion, based on my experience. Make sure your home is turnkey move-in ready. Make sure it smells good and look good, declutter, and price well, and you're realistic with your terms and expectations, and be patient. Make sure it's marketed well and on all platforms. At the end of the day, the price is going to be the biggest draw for your home. Price fixes everything. And remember, the price or the list price is an invitation to an accepted offer. It doesn't mean that your price, that's the price you're going to get. You can negotiate whatever price you want in terms. Obviously, if it's within reason, and your agent will help you and guide you through that whole process. You're not going to be doing this alone. That's where the data comes in, where an agent or your agent should show you what's happening in the market recently and guide you throughout the process and make recommendations. At the end of the day, you and your agent is a team. You're both going to have a partnership in this whole selling process. Okay, it's about what's right for you and what's right for you and your family at the same time, within reason, of course. And this is where the agent will show you what they're going to do and bring you the data to support the price point. So once again, listing, you can list high and hope for the best, which your home may sell a lot less than if you list really low and get to the price that you want. And that's called aspirational pricing. That's like a dream price. Then you have perceived market value, where you list it where you believe the market is telling your home is worth. You have room for negotiation, and then you even base pricing, you list it low and you get a lot of traffic, a lot of hype, and then you may get to the price point you want, but having multiple offers and selling above the list price. But the key is being patient, being realistic with the price in terms of expectations, and it will happen. And this, once again, get an agent that's local. They have a good proven track record, and they will show you, and they have systems in place to show you the whole process. End of the day, we need to find the buyer, one buyer who see the value in your home and who would be attracted to your home, where they can see themselves living in your home with their family. And it's out there and it's gonna happen, but it takes some time. Homes are not flying off the shelf like before. I was talking to one of my colleagues last night, and he said he have homes that's priced well in great location, turnkey move-in ready, and crickets. So the market is a little bit different now. There's a lot of family that's in the market, but they're very cautious. There's a lot of uncertainty. We have the tariff and the trade wars right now that's happening, so people are not sure what to do. But at the end of the day, you still have families that are looking to move, buy, sell because of situation, their job, they need the space, they're getting divorced, somebody passed away. And these are the factors that we can't control, but these are the things you got to take into consideration in a current market, and make sure you're patient. Now, if you're a family who's relocating to Windsor-Essex County from another city or province, welcome. Let me give you the insider perspective. Windsor-Essex County offers an incredible quality of life. You get affordable home prices compared to Toronto or other major cities, a strong sense of community, beautiful waterfront access, and you're minutes from the US. I mean, I'm not sure if many of you want to go into the US, but some of you may. Whether you're moving here for work, at one of our major employers, for a family, or just for a better lifestyle, this is a great time to explore the market. With 788 homes that came onto the market in January and prices are more reasonable than they've been in many years, you have options. And as a local realtor, I can help you understand the different neighborhoods, whether you want the urban energy of downtown. Once again, I won't live in downtown Windsor, the family-friendly vibe of Tecumseh, the waterfront charm of LaSalle and Amherstburg, or the peaceful countryside feel of Lakeshore, as well as waterfront and Essex. Relocating can feel overwhelming, but with the right guidance, it can also be exciting. I'm here to make that transition for you and your family as smooth as possible and stress-free. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answers to the question, is now a good time to buy or sell in Windsor-Essex County? What matters most is your timeline, your financial comfort level, your personal goals. If you're still watching this, chances are you're not just curious, you're seriously thinking about what's next. Maybe you're picturing yourself in a home in Windsor-Essex County, your new home. Maybe you're imagining a fresh start, more space, or a simpler lifestyle. If you like to stop guessing and start planning, I'd love to talk with you one-on-one. You could reach out to me using the contact information in the description below. No pressure, no sales pitch, just a real conversation about whether buying, selling, relocating, upsizing, or downsizing in Windsor-Essex County makes sense for you and your family in 2026. And if this Windsor-Essex County real estate update helped you, it would mean the world to me if you hit like, subscribe, and maybe share this with someone else who's trying to figure out their next move in Windsor-Essex County. I'm Kris Ramotar, your Windsor-Essex County real estate agent. Thanks for spending some time with me, and when you're ready to talk about your next chapter, I'm here for you. You have a great weekend, have a great month, have a great week, and talk to you soon. Bye now. See ya.